Hello. This is the first in a series of talks about artificial intelligence, AI as I shall call it sometimes. Let me begin by explaining what exactly I mean by artificial intelligence. Well, let me start right at the beginning. I'm interested in human behaviour, what makes humans tick. Now, in order to explain that, what I've got to be able to do is to think up a model.
I'm a computer scientist. I like making computers do clever things. I like to make them play chess. I like linking them up to robots. It's a tremendous challenge to try to do this.
I'm particularly interested in modelling cognitive behaviour, complex models of complex mental activity.
Cognitive behavior?
Yeah.
That's strange. That's what I'm interested in.
Really? Oh, well, listen, I'm interested in artificial intelligence because if I can build a device which can mimic some characteristics of human behaviour, then perhaps I should be understanding the mental processes that drive that human behaviour.
Oh, that's interesting, because I find that if I look at everyday kinds of human activity, whether reading books, navigating city streets, recognizing faces, I find that I can learn a lot about how to design a machine which can perform these tasks.
Well, maybe we should get together.
Well, if we want to collaborate on this, maybe we should establish some kind of general direction that we want to head in.
Okay, well, let's begin by having a look at what some people would regard as artificial intelligence. Actually, it's a science fiction view.
No, please, don't shoot.
Okay. Well, if we did assume that really was a robot, I've got a question for you. What aspects of its behaviour were particularly human, do you think? Would you like to answer?
Speech?
Yeah. Anyone else? Lady next.
Movement?
Let me say what I was impressed with. Things like speech and movement, very basic things about human behaviour, because in fact artificial intelligence research hasn't managed to compute that kind of thing at all as yet, has it?
Well, that's true. This is a problem. But of course, it's these difficulties that create such a big challenge for us. Now, the point is that what artificial intelligence researchers are really interested in is not building these maniacal robots, but in establishing some general principles underlying the design of a general mechanism or general program which underlies intelligent behavior.
So we're after general principles to explain simple human behaviour. Okay, now how far has artificial intelligence work got on this line?
Well, I'd like to show you. I have a little robot with me today, and I think it will help me to demonstrate some of the points I'm trying to make. This is Maisie. I'm going to ask Maisie to walk through this maze. Now you can see that some roads are blocked and others are open. Maisie's going to walk through, avoiding obstacles, and it's going to try to recognize those 3 strips at the end. That will be its goal. It won't stop until it comes across those 3 strips. Okay, Maisie, are you ready?
All systems are ready.
Great. Well then, please activate. Go on. Now, let's see if Maisie is indeed intelligent. Let's come across first obstacle. Which way is Maisie going to turn? A left turn. Well, that seems okay. Could have gone either way. Now this one's a bit more important. Maisie makes a left turn. There's going to be some serious problems. A right turn will be an apparently intelligent thing to do, be heading towards the goal. Now, let's see what happens next. Have another roadblock coming up. A left turn would mean heading into a dead end. Right turn, again, is progressing towards the goal. So let's see what happens. Well, so far so good. Now we have final roadblock coming up. Now think carefully about how Maisie is actually doing this. Well, seems to be heading in the right direction. Here's the final junction in the road. And the final task is to actually recognize the target at this point. These 3 strips on the road.
Task has been completed.
Well, well. There we have it. Well done. Well, what do you think now? Did that...
Systems are ready.
Oh, hang on. It's okay. Ready for the next one. Just raring to go on the next maze. What do you think about that? Was that intelligent? Anybody care to comment on that? What do you think? You, sir?
Not really. Too mechanistic.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, we'll see in a moment. How about you, Clive? Were you impressed by this?
Well, I might be, but I'd take that point that was mentioned from the audience. It could be just a sort of mechanism that has a set number of turns, goes through that sequence of turns, and that's it. So we want to sort of test whether it's more intelligent than that. How would you do that?
I would give it opportunity to choose alternative route.
OK, well, can we do that?
Okay, let's give it a try.
OK, if you'd like to take Maisie back to the beginning, I'll...